He called Congo his personal property, like a man claiming a farm, not knowing it held millions of human hearts. But in Congo, the people were learning to see through the lies. They saw how their land was being stripped, ivory carried away, rubber packed into ships, forests cut down. They watched strangers gain riches while their families lived in fear. Slowly, the truth became clear: Congo was not being helped. Congo was being controlled. Young men began to speak loudly. Women encouraged their husbands, brothers, and sons. Chiefs who had once trusted the Europeans now stood firm. "We must protect our people," they said. "We must protect our home." Even some missionaries began to see the injustice. A few wrote letters to Europe, telling the truth about what was happening. These letters spread, creating noise that could not be ignored. Leopold's image began to crack. The world was starting to notice that something was wrong, very wrong. And as Congo's voice rose, the king's power slowly began to shake. The spirit of freedom was waking, and nothing could stop it. The truth about Congo traveled like fire. Reports of suffering reached Europe and America. Writers, activists, and travelers spoke openly about what they saw. Their words became louder than Leopold's lies. They described the land full of beauty being turned into a place of fear. They described people who deserved respect, not control. Pressure began to mount. Newspapers printed stories. Human rights groups formed movements. Preachers spoke in churches, telling congregations that no true faith supported cruelty. The world was waking up, and Leopold was running out of places to hide. But inside Congo, the struggle was still hard. Families held on to hope like a small flame in a storm. Every morning, people prayed for a day when they could live freely again. They dreamed of a Congo where children could laugh, where leaders could rise from their own soil, and where no foreign king could claim their land. Slowly, resistance grew stronger. Workers refused impossible demands. Villages supported each other. Secret messages moved across the region. The courage of the people became a force, steady, strong, and unshakable. Leopold felt the pressure. His kingdom of shadows was beginning to collapse. And Congo was ready for the moment when the chains would finally fall away. By the early 1900s, the world finally saw Leopold for what he was. His rule over Congo was exposed. People everywhere demanded an end to it. Cornered and embarrassed, Leopold surrendered